While to seek the innovation in this domain is very important for Total, of course, as other big merchants, we are convinced that the payment acceptance is no more just a technical or financial issue, but also a very important step of the customer journey. With the development of new ways to pay or new means of payment, there are growing opportunities for the merchant to improve the existing customer journey, to propose in certain cases new customer journeys, to build a direct relationship with the customer, and to offer new services around payments. Well, Total is present in two main markets, Europe and Africa, with very different contexts and organizations. In Europe, the payment acceptance is characterized by a high level of cards payment use, open loop for the B2C activity, and fuel cards issued by Total for B2B activity. Globally, the card acceptance represents around 80% of the station turnover. Payment behavior in Europe are relatively slow to change, even there are plenty of new offers on the market, like online methods of payment or wallet on mobile. There are also in Europe strong constraints in the IT systems and necessity to control and decrease the cost of acceptation. So in this European context, the main issue for a retailer like Total is to support the innovation in the existing card payment schemes and to implement as soon as possible new ways to pay with a card or dematerialized card using the contactless functionalities based on NFC. So in-car payment is one example of the improvement of the customer journey that should make possible innovation around payment. After, it depends on the existing customer journey, which is very different from a country to another, depending, in our case, of the presence or not of a pump attendant. In-car payment makes really sense if the customer can stay in the car during the whole process. If he has to get out to fill in the tank, to pay in the car is often not a big improvement of the process. On the contrary, it can add more complexity. So in Africa or in the Middle East, there is a pump attendant who can manage the payment, generally a post-payment. In this context, the implementation of a new payment solution is more simple. We did it with Orange Money and M-Pesa in Africa, or with BKM Express in Turkey. In Europe, there are no pump attendants, and the payment is made in the shop or on the OPT with a pre- or post-payment. In this context, we are still studying different schemes to simplify the customer journey, but there are strong technical impacts on the forecourt automation if we want to propose a very convenient system. So for Total, the first point of the strategy is clearly to support innovation based on open loop acceptance in Europe. For us, open loop acceptance includes all new ways to pay with EMV cards, which are always a card payment for the holder and for the merchant in terms of business model and financial back office. In this family, we have NFC-based solution including contactless card, dematerialized card solution on mobile like SIM-centric solutions, HCE-based solutions, or Apple Pay. Because these new ways to pay are based on the more common and used payment methods in proximity, they have the biggest potential. So Total decided 2 years ago a complete rollout of a new payment acceptance infrastructure and will generalize during the next months the capacity to accept NFC contactless and mobile open loop payments in every station in Europe. The second point is to continue to improve the closed loop offer with different projects of contactless card and dematerialization of the payment on mobile for all private cards.